Hello, this is Forrest with Earthly Pleasure and earthlypleasure.love, and I'm back. And today I want to talk about, um, I want to go a little bit more in depth about the erectile tissue of the vulva. So, this is the erectile tissue of the vulva. And this isn't all of it, but this is what fits in an an easy to access model of a vulva. So, what what is visible from the outside is the glands of the clitoris. What is not visible from the outside is the internal clitoris. This is all erectile tissue. The vaginal opening is here. So this is, turn this back around and we'll go there. The vaginal opening is here. The perineal floor is here. This is also erectile tissue. The urethral opening is here. And of course, all of this is gonna vary a little bit. There's a wide range of very normal and natural variation in vulvas. So this is a model. It's a really good model, and it's accurate for some of us and not accurate for others. So where the urethra is in relation to the clit and the vaginal opening is a little bit different. Around the urethral opening and the urethra is, guess what? Erectile tissue. And this is called, in common vernacular, unfortunately, the G spot, which was named after some guy who claimed that he invented it and then named it after himself. You can probably tell by my tone how I feel about a man naming a body part on someone who has a vulva after himself. Interesting, isn't it? It's very entitled. It's accurate to call the G spot the urethral sponge. So I tend to refer to that area as the urethral sponge. The urethral sponge, when it is stimulated and we are not aroused, doesn't feel wonderful. It can feel a little weird. It can feel like you have to pee. And what we want to do is get all the way aroused. So we want to touch and we want to play and we want to massage. And that means however you like that to happen for about 15 to 20 minutes. That's how long it takes us to get fully aroused. After that point, and for me, it's like an orgasm or two in, then I can tell that my urethral sponge is engorged and that actually feels really good to have stimulated. That is when we're looking for the urethral sponge inside, you're going to go a couple fingers in and it feels like a little walnut. And what we're doing is we're getting, again, my little model is not super great in this regard, but we're getting the back of the clitoris. So all stimulation is getting the erectile tissue of the clitoris, the internal clitoris. And that includes that urethral sponge, which again isn't visible here. There's also erectile tissue at the perineal floor, which also isn't here. But all of it is erectile tissue. That means as well that stimulating the labia, both not internal, the inner labia as well as the outer labia, depending on a person's anatomy, that's going to feel fantastic because it's all erectile tissue under there. We have the most sophisticated sex organ on the planet capable of endless pleasure. I hope this has been helpful to you. I would love it if you help me grow this channel. I produce useful content, educational content, and pleasure content for people with vulvas and the people that love them. And I go into a lot more depth about all of this in my in-person body sex retreats, as well as on my in my virtual one-on-one coaching. So if you would like to work with me, I will leave links down below, and I would love it if you help me grow this channel. Please like and subscribe and pass along this information to anyone that you know would love it, or anyone who needs it. So thanks so much. See you next time.